What is up, guys, and welcome back to episode of the F123 Mobile Racing Career Mode. We are here for episode number 45 today then, and we are at, where are we? Oh yeah, we're at Netherlands here. We are at Zandvoort then for the next round. Hopefully it's going to be a good qualifying session for us. Actually, no lie, we're not even doing the qualifying session. Yep, it's a dry qualifying, it's not even going to matter. But anyways, welcome back to the series. If you guys didn't see the previous episode, which was at Spa, definitely be sure to go check that out before you see this one. That was, well, it was a snowy Spa, a very, very nice track, I must say, but, you know, we'll see how it ends up. But yeah, as we make our way into the qualifying session, just waiting for the loading screen to show up. Now we are ready to commence, well, a qualifying lap, and are you kidding me? It's snowing again, and again, it doesn't look dry. But, well, whatever, we're going to skip the qualifying session regardless. We'll see if the race ends up being the same exact thing. I do like the snow, don't get me wrong, but starting to get a bit concerning here. At some point, like, when is it going to actually start to impact us? But here is the grid so far. Our teammates in fourth. It is a, well, it's a Red Bull 1-2. 4 down. We'll see how that ends up here as we make our way onto the grid and we get ready for 5 red lights, then 4 the Dutch Grand Prix there. Lights out. And away we go then. It's a good start from us there compared to the AlphaTauri of Yuki Tsunoda as we make our way in towards the first set of corners here. Again, confirming it's a dry race because we got that ERS going now. So on the outside of the Japanese driver through Tarzan there, a very nice move up to P19. And now at the inside of Hulkenberg, there's a bit of contact as we make a bit of ping pong against the wall, but we managed to just somehow make our way through there. That's us up into P15, and now using the ERS to absolutely blast by everybody there. We get caught so much by Albon, and he's so slow through that section that Williams was not quick in the straight line. He's now trying to dive up the inside of Zhou. That was not going to work, and it's definitely not going to work because we paid the consequence there. We went so far wide off into the gravel or the grass, whatever, that we unfortunately got reset back onto the track. That was such an odd moment there. I knew I shouldn't have set up the inside of Zhou. I was hoping he would give me the space there, and I put my hands up. That was a very, very bad move on my part. And now we have to pay the price and try to make up our way through the field. We're down back in P14, and Hamilton somehow is down in P13. I don't know how the heck he's managed that, but regardless of that, we're up and back up into P12 there. That suspension doing wonders on that curve, by the way. We're back up, trying to pass Zhou properly this time here, but he is so slow. We're getting so impatient behind this guy. Now we can make our move up into P11 then. We got Gasly up ahead there in P10. Very, very nicely done for the Alpine team. They've been looking good so far this season. They've been quite consistent in the top 10, so they hopefully may look for a better constructor position there without the use of me, of course, but we can continue catching up to you then through this right-hander, through this left-hander here. Again, trying to use that outside line here just to carry a bit more momentum through that corner here and punching away with that ERS. Oh, so close to Gasly there as he tried to cut across this, but we just managed to squeeze our way through as we're up into P10 and now switching to the inside. This time, confident in the move on the inside here as we are fully side by side with Esteban Ocon there. Norris in 8th here, trying to make a move here on the Brit. We are going to make a move up the inside, up into a nice position 8. We got Russell up ahead of us as well. Not sure who he's behind just yet. We're going to have to figure that out in a bit here. We're going to use the ERS there. He's behind Stroll there, who's in P6, the Canadian. Again, performing very nicely. We must say he's doing very good this season. He's behind Alonso and not that far behind again. So looking very, very good as we make our way into the final set of corners here as Alonso is chasing Piastri then for P4 then. But we're going to pass both of these guys through the final banking corner. The absolute heat as Alonso gets scared out the way there a little bit. We slingshot past Piastri up into P4. Now we got one lap to see if we can charge our way up the podium here. We're about 2 seconds there behind Verstappen, making our way through the first set of corners here. We got Leclerc just ahead of us, so we're going to have to get past him somehow here through this left-hander road. This time sticking to the inside line and now looking to get a slingshot out of that corner here. Leclerc looking a little bit slow here. We're using the slipstream to our full advantage here to try to stick a move up the inside. We're just about going to manage to do that. Leclerc gives us the space there. That was very, very close. That could have easily been very, very wrong, but we managed to make it through here. Now, flying through this section here, Perez is so slow here. We set it up. We actually sneaked up the inside there. He was not expecting that at all, and I was not expecting that either. And to be fair, that probably was not a very clean move here. We get the DRS zone incoming here. We are going to use that a little bit to our advantage here in towards the final hit there. We can see the victory here, but we got to have one final good section here. Through this right hand, now through this left hand of the car. A little unstable off that curb, but we look very good here to make our way into the final corner here. Can we get Verstappen on the line here? This is going to be very, very close here. We're using the ERS. We got to punch past him here. The Dutchman is probably so shocked there. And against all odds, we're going to manage to come home with a victory here, despite the fact that on that first lap we had that collision with Joe. We're going to make it work somehow then. And, well, that is a victory for us. And thank you all so much for watching, guys. Did enjoy it, definitely should leave and subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Then hopefully next time we'll have a bit of a cleaner race, shall we?